Hey everybody, this is Brian with Bear Cards 34. Today I'm going to open a 2021 Panini Contenders draft picks. We're looking for one auto on average, so hopefully we'll pull an auto, and hopefully it'll be of a semi-decent rookie. That's usually not the case, but you never know, so we'll give that a try. I actually just got back from California. I was able to go to Pasadena to the 2022 Rose Bowl and had a great time. The ending of the game did not go as I was hoping, but the game itself was genuinely the most entertaining game I've ever seen. The Utah Utes did great. They were leading most of the game. Then they were down by 7 and scored with about 2 minutes left to tie up the game. But anybody who watched that game pretty much knew Ohio State was going to score. And a big factor in that was they have a great quarterback. They have a great receiver. They did have a couple receivers opt out of the bowl game. However, I don't know that that really would have mattered as far as the receiving core went, because number 11 on Ohio State had about 350 yards receiving. It was crazy. It was kind of like a video game. This is my one souvenir from that. This is the wristband that we got to wear to the game to get in. And it was really cool. Our own Utah Ute, Steve Smith, was able to attend the game, and at one point he was interviewed and kind of able to kind of cheer the crowd up a little bit, get everybody excited. So that was pretty fun to see. It was a great game. The Utes had a problem, though. They only had one healthy cornerback. It was so bad going into the game that a backup running back started at cornerback for the Utes. So when you have a Heisman finalist as quarterback and a guy as talented as number 11 on Ohio State, it's going to be a long day. Yet the Utes were able to almost pull it out. You know, they lost by 3. They lost just the last few seconds of that game. It was a great one. I'm really glad I was able to go. I had a great time with my dad and my sister and my brother. We just had a great time. So one little thing again, before we get going, I just want to give a little shout out here to the late John Madden. From my childhood, I remembered him as a great color commentator with Pat Summerall. He was kind of the narrator for my football experience growing up. And this one's going kind of old school here, but, we had NFL Game Day back in the day, and then, for me, Madden kind of took over, and this was where it was at. So, that's the 25th anniversary. I also have this one right here, the 2012, and then Brett Favre back from the old PlayStation 2 days for Madden 09. Those are the only ones I still have. But he was a great coach, one of the most winningest coaches of all time. His, has the best winning percentage of any coach with 100 wins or more. And so, great coach, Hall of Fame coach. So anyway, I just wanted to give him a little shout out. He passed away this past week. And it was interesting, I recorded the All Madden documentary that I think came out on Christmas. And I watched it a couple days later, and I think it was like a day or two after I watched it that I heard the news that he had passed away. Sounds like he had quite a great life, very much a big part of the NFL, and for my whole lifetime. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we can pull in here. Last time I opened this, I wasn't as familiar with the rookies as I am these days. Joe Burrow, who's just been playing fantastic of late. All right, and here is our autograph, Malik Herring. So there we go. Yeah, we got a defensive end, Malik Herring. All right. Well, again, as I mentioned, grabbing the big names out of here is pretty hard to do. So a defensive lineman from Georgia, it looks like. All right, Devontae Adams. Jordan Love, there's my guy. That's my alma mater, Utah State. Happy to have that one. Got a Rondell Moore with the red foil for the draft picks. Dak Prescott, Von Miller, and Amari Cooper. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Getting ready for a nice 2022. Should be an interesting year with sports cards. You know, we're seeing Topps and Panini kind of on their last hurrah before Fanatics takes over. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. And I'm really looking forward to Prism, although I wonder if I'll even get my hands on any this year. That stuff's been pretty tough. Herbert, who I think Herbert actually just surpassed Phillip Rivers for the most touchdowns in a season by a Chargers quarterback. And I'm glad he was able to do it in week 6, or in game 16. I get why they added a 17th game, but I'm kind of old school. I'd prefer them to just keep it where it is. So, it is what it is, but, it's nice to see that, the records, I feel like, mean a little more when you have that unity, that link from year to year. Now, that being said, before I followed football, what was it, a 14-game season, and before that a 12-game season. So, it's been evolving for some time, but I kind of like 16 games personally. All right, one more pack, and we hit the auto right off, so not as exciting here at the end, but we'll see if we get anything here. Claypool, Matt Ryan, Greg Rousseau, draft class, cool. Allen Robinson, and a Cole Beasley. All right. So I do like the draft class cards. The front row seat here of Kwity Paye is pretty cool. So this is definitely a product that, for me anyway, I'm really looking for, the insert rookie cards. This Rondale Moore with the red variation. That's a nice little one there. And, of course, our auto, Malik Herring. Now, I'm not familiar with this name, so I'll have to go check out who he is and see if he's any good. All right, 24 quarterback pressures, second most on the team. So, yeah, I'll have to see, is he an undrafted free agent? Was he drafted? Is he playing? Is he on a team? We shall see. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with more videos in the near future. And back here, you can see my one of my daughters made that for me for Christmas. So I wanted to give her a little shout out for that. Very, very nice. All right, well, everybody take care, and I will talk to you guys later. And as always, go Bears.